I know I'm not the only person that remembers GameShark from the late 90s, early 2000s. It really was ahead of its time now that I'm thinking about it. Basically, it was a separate thing that you could buy that you could attach it to Nintendo 64 cartridges. Now, I think that it was also available on other consoles as well. Like, I think there were versions for the PlayStation 1, but I just remember it for the N64. And basically, it came with a bunch of cheats preloaded onto it for basically every N64 game. You know, unlimited lives, max damage, and a bunch of other crazy stuff. Yeah, if you were a gamer back in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was the cool thing to have. Because obviously cheating can be fun in games. And I'm not talking how it is today with online games where if you cheat, it's at other people's expense. No, this was back in the day of single player games when cheating was just pure stupid fun. And then GameShark kind of faded into irrelevancy, at least from my point of view anyway. I never really heard about it after the N64 days. Well, believe it or not, I have seen that GameShark is apparently making its comeback, and this is all thanks to an audio company named Altec Lansing. They're basically in charge of this revival. And apparently GameShark is no longer GameShark. They are actually called AI Shark. Yeah, that's right. And I mean, you guessed it. It is an AI-powered device. There are definitely several ways to look at this. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say it's interesting to say the least. So yeah, let's see exactly what this is. So, it's not just an online thing, as most AI softwares are these days. It looks like it is still a physical device. It's like a little box. And its whole thing is that it is going to provide gamers personalized, real-time hints, guides, and instructions while gamers are playing a game through its AI software. So while GameShark obviously focused on cheats, AI Shark is going to be more focused on giving out hints and tips in real time, as you're playing the game to help you out, I guess. As goofy as this might sound, this actually kind of does make sense. You can't really make a GameShark nowadays where it is just a device with built-in cheats on it. I mean, you can, but it wouldn't be as popular. Like I said earlier, cheats today are basically just at other people's expense in online games. Any type of single-player game where you can get like unlimited lives or cheats for, other weird stuff, usually that's just in the game itself. You don't have to plug in an external device for that. So this is kind of its own device where instead of cheats making the game more fun or making you better at the game, it's real-time advice, which might sound weird, but I don't know if they can actually do this right. They could kind of have something going here. I mean, even in online video games, the AI software could help you out in real time, especially if you're kind of more of a casual player and there's just stuff going on in the game that you're not seeing. But then, of course, that would kind of bring into the question of, should stuff like that be allowed in online games, especially if something like this is going to give you a huge advantage? I guess that is just kind of stuff that, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. And as far as when that actually is, it looks like late 2024 is when we will expect this device to be released. I saw September, but then I also just saw holiday 2024, so we'll kind of see when in 2024 it is released. So yeah, as weird as something like this might seem, that's something as iconic from a lot of people's past as GameShark has now turned into AI Shark. I don't know if they can do it right, like I said. Something like this could really take off, and in the online gaming sphere, in competitive gaming, this could really throw a wrench in things. We might see discussions on this as far as if this should or should not be allowed start to take place when this is released later this year.